Well, when companies go woke, they often go broke. And the reason they go broke is because people like you and me choose to purchase from companies and retailers who don't lecture us with woke gender and sexuality virtue signaling as part of our purchase. But more and more companies are going woke, and you need to be aware of them so that you can increase your purchasing power. Let's check it out. So, do you remember the story of Bud Light? Anheuser-Busch is a US listed stock that's one of the largest brewing companies in the world. It owns brands such as Stella Artois, Beck's, and Budweiser, and it sells the low calorie beer Bud Light, and it's suffered a financial bloodbath. Why? Because consumers revolted against the nation's top selling beer brand after it got involved in the culture wars with its new spokesperson, transgender TikTok star Dylan Mulvaney. Now, this is Dylan Mulvaney biologically as a male, but this is Dylan Mulvaney now after hormone replacement therapy, facial feminization surgery, hairline advancement, a brow bone shave, a rhinoplasty, a cheek enhancement, a lip lift, a jaw shaver, a chin reduction, and a tracheal shave. And Mulvaney has been living as a woman for just over 1 year and has grown a large following on TikTok, charting his days of girlhood. And during March Madness, Mulvaney posted a reel on his Instagram account of himself enjoying a can of Bud Light. And Mulvaney said that Bud Light sent him cans of beer to celebrate day 365 of womanhood.
Hi. Impressive carrying skills, right? I got some Bud Lights for us. So, I kept hearing about this thing called March Madness, and I thought we were all just having a hectic month, but it turns out it has something to do with sports. And I'm not sure exactly which sport, but either way, it's a cause to celebrate. This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever, a can with my face on it. Check out my Instagram story to see how you can enjoy March Madness with Bud Light and maybe win some money too. Love ya! Cheers! Go team! Whatever team you love, I love too. Okay. Love ya. Okay, break a leg. Woo!
Okay, well, when some Bud Light beer drinkers learned of the brand's campaign with Mulvaney, they were less than pleased. And it's been a massive loss and financial bloodbath for the company, which they still haven't recovered from. And as I said earlier, what Bud Light misunderstood is that most normal consumers like you and me don't want a side of woke agenda and nonsense lectured at us when we purchase something. And most people remain loyal to the truth that we're born male or female, and that's a biological reality that doesn't change, no matter what a man in a dress or a virtue signaling business believes. But then Nike joined the party and became the latest big name company to face pushback from social media users because they too used Mulvaney, and she unveiled her paid partnership with Nike with several posts on Instagram where she wore some of the company's activewear, including pants and a sports bra. Yep, this is a biological male advertising women's sports gear. Have a look at this. Okay, that's enough of that. That is a man trying to pretend to exercise like a woman. As a result, Nike faced increasing backlash from women over having Dylan Mulvaney used and promoted. Many users were promoting a burn bra challenge, which was launched on TikTok. And then just after that, there was the example of a luxury lingerie brand, Honey Birdette, who say they are by women, for women, and they posted ads like this one featuring a male in women's bra and panties. And more recently, there was Adidas. Now, here's Adidas's women's swimwear range modeled by men. Yep, complete with a package that most women don't have. So here's the man advertising the women's swimsuit designed for men, apparently. Okay, there is the man modeling the female swimsuit. Yes. Okay. Now, speaking of packages, and you may be aware of the term tucking, let me quote from Wikipedia. Tucking is a technique whereby an individual hides the crotch bulge of the penis and testicles so that they are not conspicuous through clothing. The practice is mostly commonly employed by transgender women as well as non-binary people who were assigned male at birth and men who do drag. Remember that for the drag queens and libraries. Or otherwise desire a more androgynous appearance. There are fertility-related side effects to tucking, such as a reduced sperm count. Right, now retail giants in the US, Target, which are a little bit similar to Kmart or the Warehouse here in New Zealand, well, they're under fire from customers after offering tuck-friendly and extra crotch coverage female swimsuits for sale. The swimsuits in question are part of Target's Pride collection and are described as having been thoughtfully fit on multiple body types and gender expressions. And in addition to the female swimwear designed to accommodate male genitalia, the Target Pride collection includes small shirts with phrases like, "Just be you and feel the love," Pride-themed onesies, as well as rainbow-coloured leggings, tutu skirts, and jumpers. Here's a clip of a rather upset mum who went into a Target store and saw some of this.
I heard that their new Pride collection was out, so let's take a look. This is a special swimsuit. It is invented for tucking. Live, laugh, lesbian. Are they amoebas? These don't even look like people. Queer. This right here. These are baby clothes. They say that grooming isn't happening, then why are there Pride baby onesies? Trans people will always exist. This is the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. I don't care if you're queer. Why would you wear this? This is ugly. Kids going to a Pride parade. You got a little Pride skirt for your kid. Super queer. It's like a superpower. Honestly, Target, what is going on? This is pretty disgusting. A whole collection for Pride. The tucking bathing suit, though. This is something new. I have yet to see a bathing suit that is for tucking.
Yeah, pretty weird. Here's another person who shows us what Target has, but says, hey, it's all okay. It's in a dedicated section. Apparently no children will go there. Nobody will be offended by the concept. Yeah, right. And just have a listen to the terminology that they use.
I chose you again. I just needed to do the bathing suit, the last bit. I found the tuck bathing suits, the tuck friendly bathing suits. So if you need a women's bathing suit and you have a little extra meat down there that you got to hide, you have one option. That is the only bathing suit that I found in the entire store, and it's in the Pride section. It's not in the kids section, women's section, boys section, baby section. It is in the Pride section. It was the only one I could find. And I did have another adult with me checking all the tags so that I didn't have to.
Yeah, okay. If you need a bathing suit and you have a little extra meat down there, I mean, it's offensive just thinking about it. It's offensive saying it, and it's offensive selling it. But Target are targeting kids and babies with so-called Pride clothing. Look, the advice is check what Kmart and the Warehouse and Cotton On are stocking. Cotton On, for example, were big supporters of Pink Shirt Day recently, which raises money to push radical gender ideology and sexuality in schools to children as young as 7. But now even Ford trucks have got involved. Did you know that Ford has a truck they call their Very Gay Raptor? Here's what Ford actually said about it. They said, created in 2021, Very Gay Raptor was born in response to a negative comment on social media, with Ford rendering its most badass nameplate in sparkling gold adorned with rainbow graphics. The positive response online was so overwhelming, the manufacturer decided to make it real, and has been using it as a tool to help drive out discrimination ever since. And then they say in a video teasing the appearance of Very Gay Raptor and next generation Ranger Raptor at the event, both vehicles speed through off-road trails covered in mud, at times taking different paths, facing off yet displaying their equally impressive and tough abilities regardless of their differing identities. Yep, did you know that Ford trucks have different gender identities? Check out their ad where the truck comes out of mud to reveal its trans queer flag colours. Yes, there we are, redefining tough. Lovely. One of the funny aspects about the Ford video, though, is that it's actually already not woke enough. You see, at the beginning, it shows the 2S LGBTQIA plus flag. That's the official lettering now, apparently. Why is it outdated? Well, the flag at the very beginning of this video there doesn't show the purple circle. Here's the proper flag now. What does that non-existent purple circle stand for? It represents intersex. And so the flag just keeps getting bigger and bigger. The best bit is that it's moving away from the rainbow, and in my view, that's a great thing because it never represented the true rainbow. But it's not just in westernized countries that this is happening. Earlier this month, Starbucks in India released an advertisement under the It Starts With Your Name campaign, and it was promoting transgenderism. The advertisement revolves around a family where the child meets the parents after a long time. A woman named Arpita enters the cafe. Arpita is a transgender who was Arpit, the couple's son, but later changed gender and became their daughter. And it's all about the bigoted father overcoming his transphobia and buying into transgenderism. And it resulted in a backlash against the Indian branch of the beverage company because Starbucks is pushing trans agenda on Indian culture, just like they did in the West. Here's a short clip.
सुनो, इस बार गुस्सा मत होना प्लीज।
Thank you, Papa, for meeting me. I know बड़े साल बीत गए, लेकिन आप आज भी मेरे लिए सब कुछ हो।
Coffee?
Yeah, that's the biological son who's now, well, through Starbucks, pushing the transgender message. Now, I don't need to boycott Starbucks because I already do, unless I have absolutely no alternative and I'm desperate for a coffee. I already boycott it because it serves such terrible coffee, but this is just another reason. You'll note that all the virtue signaling is in the area of radical sexuality and gender theory. It's the new woke religion, and businesses are the new evangelists for the new religion of LGBT, critical theory, and environmental alarmism. Wokeness has proved time and time again that it is just as bad for business as it is for the country. So it's also a great reminder that you have power. It's purchasing power. Spend your money on businesses who aren't wanting to ram gender ideology, sexual preference, environmental worship, and critical race theory down your throat. Tell businesses that you don't want to be lectured with a side of woke agenda and nonsense served with your purchase. Do it today.